Good morning. Hi, Prudy. Good morning, Betty, Catherine, Theodora, Theo. Good to see you here. And Palou. Hope you're enjoying the waterfall. You can hear the waterfall. I will speak over it. Hi, Al and Alice and Jean. So people are popping in to do Elta. Hi. Sorry, I forgot to tell your friend Jan that I was not going to be able to do class on Tuesday because I was traveling. But she seemed nice enough about it. So for those of you that don't do the chair yoga on Wednesday, you see I am not at home. I'm not in my basement. I let myself out of my basement to come down to from Washington down to Oregon. So I am staying, and I know this is backwards as you see this. This is the Chehalem Ridge Bed and Breakfast. 2 thumbs up. I think Carla's going to come and stay here in a couple of weeks. It's just lovely. And we've been going to wineries and doing some hiking. And so we've been socially distancing ourselves. And I'll be bringing some wine back home. So just a note about today's class. It's time for us to start. So the Wi-Fi is pretty intermittent. And if I get too frozen or too glitchy, Catherine is going to monitor us, and she may come in and say she's going to close the class down. So I'm going to apologize in advance if that happens, but I'm going to hope maybe it doesn't happen and we can just persevere through it. So I will be speaking loudly over the waterfall because my earbuds didn't really help that much. And I've got music for me to hear. You won't hear it. But, you know, sometimes I sing. Hi, Shimon. So sometimes I sing so you can get a bit of the music. So here we are. Let me turn my music on so I can hear it anyway. Go ahead, start your marching. Do you have some water nearby? And you may have some weights. So the kitchen gave me some Crisco professional cans because I forgot my beans. So I'm going to start marching. And I'm pumping my arms. And I'm pushing and pulling my arms out in front. So as always, if there's some issues with your back or your shoulders or your toes, good morning. Be careful with those. Okay, arms open to the side. You could stay and join me and work out. I'm inviting some guests who would prefer to drink wine. I don't blame them. One arm up and one arm down. So stretch through your sides. Reach out. Then the arms go forward and back of the body. So a little in front, a little behind. Start paying attention to your breath. Remember to hold your belly in and your chest up high. Tap your right foot. If you lean back, you'll get a little more out of your core. So leaning back and tapping your toe. Then bringing your heel out, so pull your toes up. So I'm trying to keep my feet out of it because I don't have tennis shoes on. Go ahead, low kick in front, a low kick. Then lift a knee, draw your belly in, pick up the knee. If it doesn't bother your hips, bring it across. Side to side for baby love. Oh, how I need ya. Picking up your feet. Remember, these are inherently risky. If you're sloppy with your feet, you can always pick yourself up. So 2-part combo today, and then some strengthening. So wave goodbye to the desk. Bring your heel up behind you. So you're lubricating your knees. Bring your elbows back. So notice when I'm standing out on this deck, there's some grapes. So if I get hungry, I can always just peel me a grape. Lean forward, tap your toe back. So use your hips. Leaning forward, extending your leg. Slow it down, reverse lunge. Back leg can be straight, makes it a little easier on knees. You could bend your knee to make it a little more intense. Two more times. Hold it here, put your foot back, lower and lift the heel up, heel down, heel up, heel down. Now let's go swimming. Swim. Feel your upper back squeeze together. Now hold your back heel up, put your hands on your hips, bend your knees, push your tush, lift up your chest. Stretch the front of your thigh. Some of you might want an arm up. Release, put the back heel down, calf stretch. Stand on the back foot, lift the toes of the front foot up, push your tush back, lean your chest forward. It's a hamstring stretch. Oh, how I need you. Tighten your belly, roll up. So you can do the other foot, lifting and lowering the heel. Let your arms swing this time. So back heel lifting and lowering. Leave the back heel up. Put your hands on your tush. Bend your knees. Push the tush. Lift the chest. Perhaps an arm if you want. Then when you lean forward, press the heel down into your floor and stretch your calf. Lift your spine. Stand on the back foot, lift the toes of the front foot, and get a hamstring stretch. Tighten your belly, roll yourself up. Let the arms just flop around you. Maybe let your head turn and look behind you. Here, I'll move out of the way. You can see the fireplace. Instead of the fireplace, you see the waterfall. Now roll the shoulders around. Add an elbow. Maybe a full arm. Hold your hands in front. Place your feet where you like for squats. Sit and stand. Sit and stand. Sit and stand. Sit and stand. It's like a dog obedience class, isn't it? Make sure you're not tipping forward. This should not bother your knees. This should not bother your back. Important part when you come up, stand nice and tall. Stay up, do a couple of ankle circles. You circle your foot. You can do it while it's on the floor. You can do it while it's in the air. Other foot, circle. Okay, step touch. Okay, thinking caps on. You now need to think about what we're doing. There are steps that combine. So I'm losing my rhythm. I guess I could go with the waterfall. So when I step right, arms high, down low. Good. Up high, down low. All down low. Keep your head up. Now we're going to go high and low on the other side. Up high, down low. So it's the squat. Keep your head up, push your tush back. So we're going to start on our left side today for you, my right side, just for a little variety. Okay, stay up. So we'll go side to side, high, low, low, high. Let's just do the feet. Step, 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 step. Now, if you're limited in space, you could just be going side to side. But on my first step, I'm moving on a diagonal, back, and then side to side. So I go diagonal, diagonal, side to side. So if you're able to do that in your space, do that. Otherwise, side to side. Okay, here come the arms. Up high, down low, up high, down low, up high, down low. Last time. 2-step left, 2-step right. Now this is your base move where you're stepping and bringing your feet parallel. Some of you are comfortable with a grapevine, which is crossing the legs, putting a little more risk into it. I may have an arm pattern, or you can just let them stay by your side. The feet are more important than the arms. Now we do this 2-step 1 time. So do it 1 time left, knees, 1, 2, 2-step, 3 knees, 2-step, 3 knees, 2-step, 3 knees, 2-step, 3 knees, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So we have 2 things. We have the step touch with high, low, high. Then we have a 2-step with 3 knees. We don't do it on each side. We're just practicing. You know, we're good at that. Practice makes better. So let's go back to the beginning. Step high and low, then low and high. Do a grapevine or a 2-step and 3 knees. Grapevine, 3 knees. Grapevine. So I'm just filling a little time for us. So we keep moving and raise our heart rate a little. And then we'll build on this pattern. So you've already learned part 1, the short one today. So I'm going to go to your right with a high-low and a low-high. Do that again. Go up high, step on the diagonal, down, and up. Up high, down low, up high. Again, this is not what the combo is, it's just half of it. We don't keep repeating it. Going high, going low, staying low, lifting high. So let's add the 2-step or the grapevine. So high, low, high, 2-step, 3 knees. 2-step, 3 knees. 2-step, 3 knees. Keep your bellies in, she says to herself. 2-step, 3 knees. 2-step, 3 knees. So I'm back to my left side, my right side, your left. Step high, low, high. Do that again. Go high, low and high. 2-step with 3 knees. And do it again on the other side. One more time. So do the step touch high on your right, down low. Do it again. Step touch, go high, go low. And do a grapevine, 3 knees. 2-step or grapevine, 3 knees. Do that one more time, 2-step, 3 knees, and we're back to the beginning. Left side, high, low, high. Repeat, high, low, high. 2-step or grapevine, 3 knees. 2-step, 3 knees. Once more, 3 knees. Step high and low. Go to your right, down low, stay low, go high. Do it again. Up high, down low. 2-step to your right. 3 knees, blow. To the left, 3 knees. One more time, I'm cutting things down here. Step touch high, low, high. 2-step right, 3 knees. High, low, right side. Low, high, 2-step, 3 knees, high, low, left foot, down, up, 3 knees, high, low, right side, stay low, go high, grapevine or 2-step, 3 knees. Okay, let's take a little water break. So get a little water. So I don't see any red lights or any messages, so we must be doing okay. This is not wine. The wine's over there. Okay. Set your water down. So let's do part 2. Hold on to part 1, like put it somewhere in your head. So here's part 2. Starting with your right foot, you step forward, then come together, side, now go back, now go side. Repeat, right leg, side, back. So that basic pattern is front side, back side. Can you embellish? Yes. Should you? Probably. So maybe stepping down, squatting, stepping back. Now I have a little hop in here that I put when my feet come together. You don't have to hop. You could raise your heels, or you could do this and jump, and jump, and jump. Woohoo! We've done this, right? It's my woohoo mode. So one more time around, right leg forward, sideways, backways. Now get ready with your left foot. Go forward. Side, back, side. So I'm showing you your base move, just understanding where the feet go and when they go. A little more, it's like you're stepping down a staircase or squatting out to the side. So that's an option. I'm adding a little hop or a jump. Woohoo! 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 So lucky for you, this repeats, gives you lots of opportunity to get it right. Last time around, march with your right foot. So that's part 2. So we have part 1 and part 2. Take a breath. We're going to start to your right. This is step high and low. I'll do the longer version. Go high, low, low, high. Do it again. Go high, low, low, high. 2 steps right, 3 knees, 2 steps left, 3 knees, 2 steps right. One more time. Now use your left foot. Go forward, to the side, to the back, to the side, front again, to the side, and the back, and the side. Now step touch high and low with your left high, low, low, high. Do it again, high, low, low, high. 2 steps, 3 knees, 2 steps, 3 knees. One more, 2 steps, 3 knees. Now use your right foot, step forward, sideways, backways, sideways, forward, get down, get down, get down. One more time around. Here we go. Right forward, right side, back, back. So to the right, step high, low, low, high. Do it again. Go high, low, low, high. 2 steps with 3 knees. 2 steps with 3 knees. 2 steps, one last time, 3 knees. Now left foot steps down in front, to the side, to the back, to the side. One more time around, forward, to the side, going back. Ready with your left foot, step touch, diagonal high, low, low, high. Do it again, up high, down low, go low. 2 step, go right with 3 knees. Other way, 3 knees. One more, to your left, 3 knees. Right foot steps forward and down. Side, back, side. Once more around. Now I'm cutting everything down, so you're going to have to think faster. To the right, step touch, high, low, low, high. 2 step, 3 knees, down in front, left foot goes down, to the side, back behind, to the side. Once more, left foot goes forward, sideways, back. Get ready, left foot, step touch, high, low, low, high, 2 step, 3 knees, step forward, low, side, back, side. Do that again, right foot forward, side, back. We're at the beginning, to the right, step touch, high, low, low, high, 2 step, 3 knees, down in front, left leg, down to the side, and back, to the side. One more round, forward, sideways, backways, side. Now we're on the left, step touch, high, low, low, high, 2 step for grapevine, 3 knees, down in front, right foot, side, back, side. Once more, really work for it, and back. Last time, step touch, just swing the arms, bring them across your chest, over your head, and grab yourself a sip of water. So find your water, 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 water. Warm days, huh? A few more warm days and then we're done, right? Okay, so we're going to do without any weights. So if you don't have weights, that's okay. Look, I have Crisco. But if you have weights, use your weights. You don't need to sit, but if you have a chair and you want to sit, you can do what we're going to do with sitting or standing. So I'm going to keep this in my hand, stand on my feet. So it'll be opposite arm, opposite leg, bicep curl, and hip lift. So the right knee will come up and the left arm will come up. So go slowly at first, just to get the form. Lift up nice and tall. Okay, a little faster. Now, if you don't have anything in your hands, I would suggest you imagine my finger is right here in between your arm, and when that arm comes up, you squeeze my finger. And if you're holding weights or something else, don't squeeze them. Make the bicep curl do the work for you. Stand nice and tall. So I'm going to ask you to go as fast, but with as quality a move as possible. Go. Don't let those weights swing or those arms swing. So they're not swinging back here. They come right back down to your side. Go as fast as you can. What if I kind of jumped it? Oh my gosh, I guess I could. Look at that. I hope it's okay to shake the Crisco. 8 more of whatever. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Rest. Okay, so triceps. Hands at your hips or your pocket. Elbows are back with a slight lean forward. Straighten the elbows, bend the elbows. And if you had nothing, just as good. So remember, this is the smoke them if you got them, right? Squeeze, squeeze. So that's what the arms do, but I have a different leg pattern. It's going to feel a little odd because the hamstring bends the elbow, bends the knee, and the tricep straightens the elbow. So if I bend the knee and bend the elbow, it feel more comfortable and natural. We're going to flip it. So the hamstring will be one leg, repeating. Careful that knee doesn't boom forward. Keep it back here. So I'll do a bunch on one leg. If your balance is not so good, you can use one leg. You can hold on to the wall or a chair or something. And, oops, do the tricep. So I'm going to do the other arm opposite leg just so I don't kick myself. Okay, good with your choices? Say yes. Yes. All right, stand mindfully. Put your hands or your weights at your pocket. Bend your knees, lean forward, hug the elbows back. Pick a leg, it doesn't matter. Begin that leg movement first. Now add the arms, they go straight and bend. It's messing with your mind. I like to do that. So the song is, I got them back in my arms again. We are working our arms. Squeeze the elbows, relax your shoulders. Blow. So if your balance doesn't let you get a good contraction in your hamstring, use a roll, okay? I'm going to do 4 more, really focus. 4, 3, and on the last one, I want you to balance and hold your foot up and squeeze your arms back. Squeeze. And rest. So your standing leg may have been working your southern cheeks, which I love to work. Okay, so now I'm on the other side. You don't have to turn. I'm just turning to show you. Hands at your pocket. Elbows are back. Bend your knees a smidge and lean forward. Get your other leg going up behind. Again, you don't want the knee forward. Keep the foot back. Then once the heel comes up, straighten the elbows. Make sure the elbows straighten. And then hold for an instant, for a moment in time. Keep your chin up. So there was a kitty here when I was setting up. Came and said hello and decided he didn't want to work out, so he took off. Probably to go catch some breakfast. Last 4. Squeeze the elbows. Get ready to balance. 2. Okay, hold it. Squeeze the elbows. Hold your heel up. And rest. Set your weights down if you have them. Just shake out your hands. Take a hand to an elbow. It doesn't matter which one. The other hand is on your shoulder. Slowly move that arm up so you feel the triceps. Now, if you were doing one leg, you did both arms, you switched them, because you're smart enough to do that. Go ahead, switch the arms, the other hand, shoulder, move the elbow up so you stretch out your... And we didn't have to stretch the biceps, because when you're doing this, the biceps are stretching, so we do have to stretch the triceps. Okay, some upper traps and shoulders. Remember the functional thing. So I don't know where these came from because I couldn't go in the kitchen. What a kitchen they must have. It's going to go up in a cabinet. So I'm not going to put it over my head. So be functional with your overhead shoulder press. So going more here than here. And nobody does that in a practical way. Blow when you push up, but wait, there's more. So we're going to do abduction, and I'm going to switch leg to leg. So you could tap the toe and not lift it. If you wanted more, you would lift your foot. So it gives you a little more from the hip and balance as well. So place your hands or your objects of weight at your shoulders, anchor them, be strong through your core. Let's go right leg, left leg, right leg. Try not to tip too much. So you're going like this. Stay upright. Toes are forward, leg abducting, not going forward, not going backwards. Now, I may freeze, but you can hear me talking to you, so I'll let you know when we're changing. So I'm just pressing those arms overhead. You know, if you get tired, you can keep this but one arm going at a time. So if you need to modify, there's your drop down to 4 more, shoulder press. 4, 3, bellies in, 2, 1 and done. Rest, you can let go of your weights. So I am going to spend a little more time on hips today. This is a lateral raise. This is for the little mushroom cap on your shoulder, the deltoid. So traditionally, the palms are down. Easier for your shoulders is if you put your thumbs up. So that's the motion, and this is more traditional. Now we've just done some stuff from the shoulders, so you're going to be a little tired. So pace it out for yourself. Now we're only going to do one leg. Load up. So I'm only going to do one leg. I'm only going to do what would be your right leg, because I want to fatigue it a little more. So standing tall, and again, if your balance is a little off, use something to hold on to it, and then you can hold on to something and just lift the arm and leg. Okay, we're good with options. Tighten up your belly, lift up your chest, lift the pelvic floor, boys and girls. Okay, here we go, lateral raise. So I'm doing the classic. My hands are pointing forward, staying still. And here's more variation. My thumbs are up. So a little more ease on my shoulders. Gotta breathe. Lateral raise, 8 more. It takes 2, baby. Me and you. Last 4. Just takes 2. Last 1. And rest. So I'm going to bend my knees and move my hips from side to side. I love when the guys do this. Come on now, shake your hips. Move it around, you know. So I'm resting my shoulders. I'm now going to abduct on my left leg. Again, if you need a little support, use it. All right, you may feel your back because it is working. So help yourself out by keeping your belly in. Stand nice and tall. Left leg, begin. Not too high, only to the height of your shoulders. And you're breathing. Just takes 2. Pull up, pull up, pull up. This is the option. Thumbs up gives you a little more ease. It takes 2, baby. One person to be the navigator and one person to be the driver. I'm going to do 8 more on this side. That might be a little more than the other side, but hey, bonus round. 4 to go. Last 2. 1 and done. So I'm going to rest my hips. I'm going to put my weights down. So you could lay on the floor. I'm not going to lay on the deck because I didn't bring a towel down. We're going to work through our chest. So it's this. And if I laid on the floor and say had my Crisco cans in my hand, I would raise them over the fullest part of my chest and then down to the floor. If you had really heavy weights, you'd want to be a little careful that your elbows were bent. If you're going to stand up and you have the tubing, you know, I've given some of you tubing, you put it behind your back, you hold it here, and you press forward, and you move your hands together. So if you're like me and you don't have really anything, you don't want to put weights in your hands, that's going to load your shoulders, and we've already done our shoulders. So for me, I'm going to move my elbows toward one another and then release. So that's going to be my fly, my chest press. So you can be laying down and then raising your arms up over. Yeah, or you can be tubing, or you can use just the elbows, but come right at your chest. Okay, here we go. So you're squeezing, you're making some cleavage, you're squeezing those elbows and hands toward one another. Tighten your belly. Squeeze. 4 more. Squeeze. Feel like there's something between your arms and they cannot come together. Couple more. Last one. Okay, open up. If you have something in your hands, remove it. We're going to do the sunroof. You can be sitting. So let me sit in. Okay, so my arms are in front. The sunroof is retracting my shoulder blades and then floating back forward. So if I got a little closer so you could see, retracting my shoulder blades and then relaxing forward. So I'm not pushing. Sometimes I say push, not today. So if I turn, harden my back, retract my shoulder blades, and relax forward. Okay, go ahead and begin. So draw those shoulder blades back, expand through your chest. So we know this is really good for our posture to strengthen the upper back muscles, which generally are being stretched most of the day. So I'll be driving most of the day, so that'll put my arms out here, rounding my back. Oh, everybody's got places to go, people to see. You could be home, cooking, baking, reading, computerizing. So this is a good one you could just do in between those activities, except when you're driving. And wait till you put whatever is going in the oven before you start this. 2 more. Now leave your elbows back and pulse them. So a little pull, 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 pull. I want you to notice when we're done, as you relax your arms down, don't you feel more upright? Lie to me and say, yes, Karen, we feel so upright. Okay, standing abdominals, but you can do it from a chair. So I'm bringing my chest toward my thighs. If I'm standing, there's an element of balance. If I need to stabilize myself, I could do this. So I'm contracting through my midsection and lifting up, and I will switch legs. If I'm choosing to do it from a chair, I will draw my chest forward and lift back up. So 2 things will happen. You'll get some nice back stretching. I'm sure you'll like that. Don't over crunch. Just think of squeezing. Think of shortening the body. Okie doke, ready? I'm going to turn a little sideways. Ready, begin. Blow as you go. So bring your chest towards your leg. Bring your leg towards your chest. Arms are really more for balance. And then you feel the body shortening. And then lifting. So work those muscles, make them very firm. Doesn't matter the padding on top of them. Open yourself up, contract yourself down. Just work at a pace that works for you. You don't have to bow your head. Oh, good, nice little breeze for me. And about 2 more on each side. So there's my right leg ones and my left leg ones. And now I'll do 1 more on my right leg and 1 more on the left leg. So if you're sitting in the chair, stand up, and then we'll move our pelvis around. Just kind of relaxing the sacrum, and then a few times going the other way. All right, you didn't think I was going to let you off without push-ups, right? You can do the floor. You can do a chair. I happen to have a planter, so I'm going to work at the planter. So you have to consider a few things. What are your wrists able to do? Can they flex and take the weight of your body? Maybe you're better with a knuckle position where you put your knuckles and you don't have that. Maybe a higher position at a wall. So if I did the wall and put my hands up here, you see, when I bend, not good for my neck. So I want to lower them and then go below that. So when I lean forward and bend, my elbows and chest will be in alignment. So let's consider what this is good for. All the things we've already worked, our chest, our back, our bicep, our tricep, our shoulders, our core. So this is kind of all encompassing. We'll just agree that these might not be our favorites, but we're going to do them anyway. We'll do it in sets of 8 today. That seems fair, right? 8. So you lower the chest. If you're on the knees, don't leave your bum up too high. Take your pelvis with you. If you can do it on your hands and toes, you do hands and toes. Okay, you're all good? Let's go for a set of 8. You count out loud. Place your hands Brace your feet. Ready, begin. 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 5, then 6 and 7. One more, you can do it. And 8. Go ahead, give yourself a break. If you're down on the ground, you can just stay there for the second set. Yeah. When was the last time you did some push-ups? Last week. Maybe you're doing them on your own, which would be good. You know, the kitchen counter, when you're putting something in the microwave, is a good place to bang out a few. Yeah, just put it in your life. Okay, second round. I'll buy this round. My treat. Place yourself against the wall, on the floor. Mindfully place the hands. Anchor your shoulders, belly in, squeeze your legs, and begin. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. So that's 2 sets of 8. I'm going to call it good. I'm going to move some stretching now. You can sit. I'm going to stay standing. I'm going to just have the waterfall be our sound. So we're going to move through dynamic stretches, accommodating the upper body. So remember, we rolled our shoulders. And ladies, you can lick your lips when you do this. It doesn't work for me, but it might be for you. Drawing the elbow back. So you're just feeling those muscles you've put to work. Maybe a full arm range. You can get that arm to go all the way around. Don't rush it. This is our stretching. Then leave the hands behind. You can lace the fingers. You can grasp the hands. Bring them up on your waist. Take the elbows back. And then expand through your chest. Again, this one's good for posture. Conversely, broadening and stretching the upper back. So pulling in through the belly, nodding the chin. As I rise up, I'm going to stretch my quads. Now, I know some of you cannot do the stand, grab your foot or grab your pant leg and hold the heel back. So you can sit in your chair sideways where you drop the knee down and lift the chest. So in some form, sitting or standing, we want to stretch our quads. Here, remember, if you do the opposite leg and grab that foot, it's a little easier to get to push. So you could try that. Stand up tall. Go ahead, switch legs. So reach and grab your foot. Bring your knees side by side or a little back. Lift up your chest. I have done the front of my legs. I want to do the back of the legs, hamstring. So you could elevate the leg by putting it up, facing the leg, and lean forward. Or you can do as we did before, lifting the toe, pushing the hips back, and then lean forward rest. So whichever way makes sense. So go ahead and open the hamstrings. There's some hotel guests guests that kind of wonder what I'm doing. So pull in the belly, lean forward, elevate the leg if that's better. Really feel that hamstring can affect your back. So make sure you're getting something nice and opening. And then come up, swap legs. So if you do one, you best do the other. So chest goes forward, hips go down. And then come and lift nice and tall. And as you open your arms to the side, you take a breath and fill yourself up with a good workout for the day. I'm going to applaud you and thank you for coming to participate. And I hope I wasn't too frozen or too blurry. So thank you, Catherine, for standing with us. Let's see if Mom came to class. No, doesn't look like Mom made it to class. Okay, so have a wonderful day. We'll see you next Thursday, or if you want to come to the JAPE tomorrow, I'm teaching at 8 o'clock. Bye. Thanks, Catherine.